Hello everyone, Novian here, and we are back with, well, I guess a new series. I'm not sure. Okay, we're talking about Half is More, Volume 1, uh, which is newly released. I got it in last week. And, okay, well, it's marketed as Volume 1. I don't see Volume 2 on sale yet, or like a pre order option for it, so I'm not sure. It might be a while before that's out. Um, but I mean, it works well enough as like a one volume thing. So I'm not sure if I'll count this as a series yet. You know. Uh, but uh, yeah. Half is more. I was first made aware of the series when Viz announced the series license some months ago, and there was just a whole host of just racist reactions to it. A lot of positivity too, yes. A lot of positivity was, but also a lot of just racism. And sure, what do you expect from X, the Everything app? Uh, but still, it kind of like polarized me to pre-order the series or the volume. Not that I would have needed that. I mean, it's a pretty interesting topic. Talking about um, like people of half Japanese and half other, really. So I really thought it was going to be just about this girl and like her brother. But it's not like she has like a friend group of what they call them halves. Uh, I think in Japan, like it's not necessarily a mixed race thing, is what we probably would call it in America, but yeah, she has like a friend group, and the chapters kind of mix and uh jump from person to person. Although I'm sure we'll see more of Kazumi, I guess, with the series continues. I'm not even sure a lot about the status of the series is. I think a lot of the information is hard to find in English. Last I checked, which is when the series was announced. Um, but yeah, this volume, I think it was pretty cool. Um, it explored a lot of the basically the themes you would expect it to, talking about half race people in Japan, and well, really how that can affect someone, and explores it from a variety of ways. And um, generally thought it did a good job of exploring that. Now, I do a lot of like the comedy stuff, jokes that might not have landed that much. I mean, there's like some various pop culture references to like JoJo's or uh, others, some not even on anime stuff that I necessarily get. I'd see there was like it was like a shop of bookshelf at one point, and I saw that it had the Chronicles of Narnia series in it. That was kind of cool. Uh, that's a historical reference. That's not even like a joke. Um, so I feel like most remember this half is more for how it explores, you know, like racial divides in Japan. Uh, and well, I just it does a good job. Some of the themes can change. Um, do change between chapters, as it's not like the main character here, like her uh was it father's French, and mother is Japanese. There's also a lady who has a Chinese mother and a Japanese father. Um, and all the situations are different, but there's just like this underlying similarity, being half. But the way that the differences, um, the differences in the situations can make for different ways of exploring the same theme, and it's good. Like, there's one, it was half Filipino, and she, well, had to move to Japan and didn't even speak the language. Um, so she obviously led to a, pretty difficult situation. Um, I don't think we see in the last of that chapter because that's the end of the volume. So I'm sure that will continue. Um, yeah, there's like language barrier stuff. We also saw that with the woman that was half Chinese because her mother did not speak good Japanese. Um, so she was always in that rebellious phase where she just felt like she couldn't understand her mother. There's like a language barrier there. Her mother didn't understand Japanese that well. Um, and whenever her mother was in school, she might get teased for that. Um, it's like very. Um, I really there's basically an overarching theme here where like there's like a definite barrier, between how they're perceived, and how they want to be treated. Um, like sorry, we see Cosme. She's the first chapter. Um, her brother changed his name so that it sounded less, it sounded more Japanese. Basically, it was getting rid of a I guess more of a foreign part of his name, so that it's just strictly more Japanese. And Cosme was like, well, I mean, aren't like names kind of important? Aren't you like losing a part of yourself? But I mean, I can't necessarily blame him for wanting to blend it more. Like he was really just starting to want to be, trying his best to be perceived as normal. Uh, Although in Japan, I mean, with his skin tone, I kind of doubt he will actually achieve that for a while. But I mean, I can't blame anyone for wanting to fit in. That's like a universal want. Catherine actually struggled to get to with, like her best friend. She struggled to feel like her friend was understanding her. Where she was coming from. Um, how like she was always asked if she's actually Japanese, or like, oh, where you're from. Oh, I'm from this town in Japan. Like, no, where are you really from? That sort of thing. That shit. Um, that's a really common one. Um, and yeah. Oh yeah. There was also in there's the Chinese, half Chinese Japanese woman. She was a hairstylist, and one of her clients, when she was doing her hair, made like an offhand kind of racist uh comment about Chinese people, uh, and then that lady, she later found out that the stylist was half Chinese, and she felt really sorry for it. Which I thought was cute. Um, and she was like, coming to terms with, okay, well, am I like a terrible person, and like, okay, how do I grow? I thought that was all cool. Um, there's a lot of themes very important to talk about here. Um, yeah, obviously I can't relate, uh, strongly. I don't identify with that background. I'm a white guy, or well, okay. I'm perceived as a white guy. I would like to be perceived as a white woman, uh, someday. Uh, but we'll get to that. Okay. God damn it. Okay, cut. Okay, I'm cutting it here. Okay, I'm cutting it here. It's fine. It's good. Look, no, it's good. Um, good series. I'd recommend it. Um, it does kind of more feel like a standalone volume of sorts, but it could definitely continue and be still be good. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.